Everybody, it's a boy Kemo. So it's Friday today, and actually on my 25k account, I'm actually running in these profits. I hope you can see. So technically, I'm up by like $700 because I took like two losses, of which one was supposed to not be a loss. But yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm still up. But then ever since it's Friday, I've decided like let me try to see if I can still trade like support and demand. But at the same time, I'm not gonna use support and demand on my instant funded accounts because I still have to maintain that 15% consistency rule. So right now I'm about to do a breakdown of Nasdaq. Hopefully I'll upload this video by the end of the day. It will depend if I do edit this video or just upload it. But I think I have to edit it. And yeah, let's go to the charts. Like I always say, we analyze and execute whatever happens. Wait, one more thing before I forget, right? You still remember that 10k account I was talking about? I was actually on like -8% in drawdown. Right now I'm like -3% in drawdown, mainly because like I closed a few setups that were potentially going to my direction, but I just want to build that account, scaling up until like I get to break even, and then from there I'm gonna go trade like 1 to 5 RR by risking 2% to make 10, or I can eventually like trade 1 to 10 and risk what's this thing and risk 1%. Also, that only happens when I trade supply and demand. So I don't know. This phone is taking long to load, but I'm on like 9,717 US dollars. Basically, I'm only left with 283. Yeah, 283 or 282 comma few cents to go and break.
Okay, before I go any further, can I show you the trades that I have, right? So I'm currently in this trade. My entry is exactly here. It's a sniper entry. I'm on the source here, and then this one finally got to complete. Also, I'm waiting for Euro AUD to go to this point. Let me just set an alert. There's no need to set an alert. I'm just gonna place a buy stop, buy limit, sorry. Here I'm in profits a bit. You see like it's German GBPUSD break of structure because like we're in the downtrend, imbalance, 71%, 75% zone, sniper entry. And then Euro CHF took me out and still playing somewhere around here. I just took out like 1,2 loss here. On this one I'm very skeptical about it because I wanted to take buys, but during NFP yesterday, of which was Thursday, I didn't know it was the NFP on Thursday. I thought it was on Friday. It went straight up without going to take me in, and then I had to delete those orders. Yeah, but right now I'm on Nasdaq. So on Nasdaq on the higher time frame, right? This is our playground. This is the high that is supposed to be taken out. No, sorry, my bad. This is our high. Let me not say that has to be taken out because I'm not controlling whatever that's happening. So this is our playground, right? And here we had like a sort of change of character, and then if we place our Fibonacci tool here, we're supposed to be dropping, but I'm already in sales at this point. So on the 4 hour time frame, if you're looking at this leg on its own, this leg, you can already see what's happening, right? So you're having a change of character here, change of character. Oh, sorry, template change of my bad, that was my alarm. So I'm having a change of character, and then let me place my Fibonacci from this high up until this low. You'll see why I'm having these dotted lines. So basically these dotted lines are like my indication to if we're going for buys, when we are supposed to go for buys, I didn't get triggered in here, so it went close to our entry point and then started buying, right? So in this leg I'm already in on Nasdaq, so I sold somewhere around here on Wednesday, this week on Wednesday, and then price went into our direction, right? As this video started, I mentioned that I'm trying to trade like on the 15 minutes time frame. So this setup is for this video, for these people, the purpose of this video is for me to trade like a 15 minutes time frame, because like this entry hasn't yet completed then taken out this low. I'm gonna drop to a 15 minutes time frame, right? On 15 minutes time frame, I'm glad like my PC went exactly to the spot that I'm looking for, right? So on the 15 minutes time frame, if we're having a day trade, this is what I'm having. I'm having a liquidity grab here. Liquidity has grabbed at this point because like we are dropping, we keep on dropping and keep on dropping. We are having liquidity at this point, and then a break of structure because it is continuing. This trade, this pay is continuing with SARS as it has already started, right? And then at this point, I'm having an imbalance, what you call an inefficiency, favorably gap, and imbalance, right? So this is the imbalance that is supposed to be filled up by price. And then if I place my Fibonacci from this high to this low, this is where I'm supposed to take my interest. But then at the same time, I want to play it safe. Let me put my Fibonacci from this one, because this look mostly like equal highs, right? And then I have my supply zone at this point, whereby I'm gonna enter from my stage one accounts, my two-step accounts. I'm gonna enter using the supply zone, but on my on my instant funded account, I'm taking interest exactly here at the 71% zone, right? But then also this is for my two-step account, and yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for time to hit around 9 p.m. in South Africa so that I can close trades on my instant accounts, because I can't hold during the weekend. I'm gonna violate the rules. So in order for me not to violate the rules, I have to close from those accounts and then leave the ones on my two-step accounts, because these ones can even go to this point starting from next week. I don't have to worry about anything because I can hold during the weekends. So yeah, see you in the next part.
Well, there's been like many developments to this video. In the previous part I said I'm just gonna edit it and drop it like on Friday. But because that trade didn't activate, then I ended up like deleting those, I ended up deleting those limit orders. So currently this is where account is at. You see? So this is the most annoying part about swing trading, because like you have to wait constantly for new things to happen, and you're not setting whether the trade will take profit and when will he, or if it's gonna reverse against you. So you're just gonna let it run and take things slow. So just stick to this video, then I'll do another breakdown I did like in this part also. Oh, don't mind this is zero.
Last week Friday, I had these setups, right? And then what I did was I decided like, you know what, let me delete those orders. And after deleting those orders, I look at this now. I'm not sure if I still want to enter or not, but I think I'm going to take these setups on my instant accounts, instant funded accounts. So let me just go to US 100. So on US 100, I have to look out for the 50 minutes time frame, right? And then place my, I'm not going to place my order like this, but I'm not placing my order, I'm just opening like straight up. But I want to check first which lot size should I use in order for me to profit from this. So 0.15, 0.12. So I'm just gonna stick to using 0.12 actually. I'm selling right away. Then I place my stop loss here, and then my take profit there. The reason why I do this is because I want to keep my profit below the 90 US dollars. So yeah, this is what I see on Nasdaq. And then this is actually slower than usual. Now we're going to higher time frames. I'm going to higher time frames, analyzing the charts. Actually, I'm not analyzing anything. I'm just showing my current setups that I have on AUDNZD. Man, this is like the third week now, so I don't want to close it same way I did with GBPUSD. Ended up like regretting taking an unnecessary loss there. So yeah, I have Euro AUD. I think Euro AUD. I have a setup on Euro AUD whereby I'm planning to take buys. Already I have like a buy limit locked in on my 10k account. Also, I have to open it on my 25k account. I don't know, guys. My network is actually slower than usual now, so bear with me. And then yeah, this is where I'm gonna take my buys and take profit there. Lastly, GBPUSD keeps on playing around, and I don't know, man. We just have to wait and see what's happening. So let's just wait for it to play out, because I was in ever since last week Wednesday, I think. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, it's actually Tuesday, Thursday. So you just have to let it play out. While you stay at it, don't forget to subscribe and like for more of this type of content. So yeah, see you in the next video.